What's going on today, everybody? I am Troy. This is Marks on Movies, and today we're actually celebrating some good news, some rare good news for the House of Mouse. Disney has just set a record with Inside Out 2. That's awesome for them. Pixar making some money for them yet again. And I know this week I've come hot and heavy with some pretty bad news for them. I know there's the hacking news from that group Null Bulge that came after them and took a bunch of their Slack data and whatnot, and is threatening to dox a bunch of employees. There's the Disneyland strikes for the workers at Disneyland. They're threatening to shut down Disneyland. It's a crazy time for Disney, but this is a positive story, so let's get right into that. Before we do, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell to be notified every single time I post brand new content, be it shorts, long-form videos, or I go live. Now let's get into it. From IGN, Inside Out 2 is officially the highest-grossing animated movie of all time as Pixar celebrates. Inside Out 2 has officially surpassed Frozen 2 to become the highest-grossing animated movie of all time, with a global box office earnings of $1.462 billion with a B dollars.
That's a lot of nuts!
Pixar deservedly celebrated with this big milestone on X with an adorable piece of art of Inside Out 2's emotions and a message from the director Kelsey Mann and producer Mark Nielsen. We're filled with joy, thanks to every fan around the world for making Inside Out 2 the biggest animated movie of all time. Number one, baby.
I will only see it 3 more times. Today.
There's all the emotions right there. We were absolutely blown away by all the love for Inside Out 2 from around the world. Thank you for joining us on the incredible emotional roller coaster, Kelsey Mann and Mark Nielsen.
First, cool.
And there's what they said right there, yet again. And then here's more from Disney Animation. Everyone from Arendelle and Walt Disney Animation Studios is sending warm hugs to all our at Pixar on their incredible achievements as Inside Out 2 becomes animation's biggest movie ever.
Before I go, I just want to tell you, you were fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
And you see Elsa and Anna are passing the torch over to Anxiety, which is kind of hilarious. And Anxiety is being held up by Olaf while Joy is sitting there celebrating it all.
Yes! Yeah!
And there's that tweet again from Pixar. So alongside becoming the highest-grossing animated film of all time, Inside Out 2 is also the 13th highest-grossing film in global box office history. It currently sits behind Top Gun Maverick. They pulled in $1.495 billion. Furious 7's $1.515 billion, The Avengers $1.520 billion, and more.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2 has a few more accolades to celebrate as well, including being the fastest animated film to $1 billion globally in 19 days, the highest-grossing movie of 2024, and the only one to cross $1 billion, the biggest global animation opening of all time, $292 million, and second biggest domestic animation opening, $154 million, and the highest-grossing film in industry history in Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, Chile, and Uruguay. The film isn't done either, as it is set to open in its final market, Japan, next week.
Give me a hell yeah!
That's just crazy. They have just they've blown away expectations. I think you would have had to have been living under a rock or just kidding yourselves to think this would be anything but a gigantic success.
Yep.
Inside Out 1 was incredibly successful and beloved. It's still talked about today as being an amazing movie.
That is correct.
Adults, kids, little kids, teenagers, etc. Everybody loved Inside Out 1. I figured this would be a huge success for them, but especially they're talking here. Let me look here real quick, because they talk about some of the big money losers like Soul, Luca, Turning Red. They didn't earn very much money at all. Elemental was a turning point for the studio as it recovered from a slower start and brought in nearly $500 million globally, and was the biggest original animated movie since Coco in 2017. And then they go into the reviews, which I'm not really going to get into here. Disney and Pixar really needed this win with Inside Out 2. They got it in a massive way.
Shut up and take my money!
I'm not to be the dark cloud here, find the dark lining in the silver cloud here, but to try to flip it around. But honestly, this makes me worried that Disney is going to take this as, we're back, baby. Yeah, we're back, and we can we can use this money, this massive amount of money we got from Inside Out 2, and we can put it towards crap that nobody cares about, and keep pumping out DEI, keep pumping out political messaging, putting queerness in wherever we can, like that one Proud Family writer said.
I understand nothing.
Just all this other crap that people have been complaining about for years, and it's not even if it's not political, even if it's not divisive in that respect, they've just been coming out with crap. I kind of liked Soul. I didn't give a crap about Turning Red. I don't remember the other movie I mentioned there. Oh, Lightyear. I could have given a crap less about Lightyear. It did not look good at all. Apparently, a lot of people thought that. Plus, they turned it into a political football during the crap with where they were feuding with Ron DeSantis down in Florida. It's insane.
Why would you do that?
And now I hope they actually learn their lesson. They're like, okay, keep doing more of this and give people what they asked for and what they want.
Nope.
But another thing they're not learning a lesson on is they're like, anything that was even remotely successful before, we need to just keep pumping out more and more sequels and spin-offs and prequels, more and more of the same things over and over.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
You can be original. I see up next, I don't know anything about it other than what Pixar's website says, but the next big Pixar movie apparently is called Elio.
Okay.
It says, for centuries, people have called out to the universe looking for answers. In Disney and Pixar's all-new movie, Elio, the universe calls back. The original featured film introduces Elio, an underdog with an active imagination who finds himself inadvertently beamed up to the Communiverse, an interplanetary organization with representatives from galaxies far and wide, mistakenly identified as Earth's ambassador to the rest of the universe. And completely unprepared for that kind of pressure, Elio must form new bonds with eccentric alien life forms, survive a series of formidable trials, and somehow discover how he is truly meant to be. It's supposed to come out next June 13th.
Cool.
We'll see how that goes. They don't have a trailer or anything. It's very far out, almost a year away from now. So we haven't seen any material for it yet. Hopefully, it sounds interesting. It could be interesting. It sounds like a fun little Pixar movie of old, instead of, like I said, more political footballs, more injecting personal sociopolitical messaging in there from these people.
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
Let's hope. And let's hope that Disney learns the right lessons for this. But congratulations to Inside Out 2. I'm actually very excited to see it. I loved the first one. I'm excited to see this one. And for the rest of you out there watching, comment down below with your thoughts on all of this. Did you like Inside Out 1? Have you seen Inside Out 2? If not, do you want to see it? Are you going to see it? Are you excited that this one popped off as such a big success? Are you a little surprised at the massive success it is, or did you kind of see this one coming? But let me know down in the comments section. As always, the links to the article I just covered can be found in the video description down below. And if you could, share this video around to everyone you know. Please get the word out there about the channel. I'm trying to put out more and more and more content every single day. Monday through Friday, I try to put stuff out there as much as humanly possible. I'm putting out even more now, believe it or not. Even though I haven't been able to go live like I've been wanting to, more content, you know. But either way, also, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the little bell down below to stay notified every time I post brand new content. I am Troy, this is Marks on Movies, and we'll see you next time.